Something just happened with NewJeans that fans are calling the quiet confirmation, but nobody knows if it's real or just another clue being misread. Because after months of silence, rumors, and contract tension, Minji is suddenly everywhere again, without actually saying a word. And now ADOR has finally spoken. But here's the twist. Their answer might be more revealing than people realize. So here's what's going on. NewJeans has been at the center of nonstop speculation ever since the contract dispute with ADOR escalated following their reported unauthorized departure in November 2024. Since then, every small update, every post, every sighting, every photo has been analyzed like a hidden message. And now the focus is back on Minji. ADOR, the group's agency under Hybe, finally responded to the growing speculation about her return to group activities. But instead of giving a clear yes or no, they said something carefully worded. We have been continuing internal discussions regarding her future activities. Discussions are generally proceeding in a positive direction. And that's where everything exploded again. At first glance, that statement feels neutral, controlled, safe. But here's where it gets interesting. In K-pop, agencies don't usually say positive direction unless something is actively moving forward behind the scenes. And fans noticed something even more suspicious. Earlier that same day, NewJeans' official SNS dropped photos of Minji baking cookies. Not a stage photo. Caption, "Happy Minji Day." And just like that, the internet went into overdrive. But here's the twist. This wasn't an isolated moment, because earlier this year, sightings of Hani, Heron, and Heen in Copenhagen already triggered rumors that the group was being restructured into a trio. So fans started connecting dots that might not even officially exist yet. And that's where things started spiraling. What most fans didn't notice is how carefully timed all of this feels. ADOR's statement didn't come after the photos. It came right after. And that sequence alone changed how people interpreted everything. Because if Minji was truly distant from the group, why highlight her so prominently now? But here's where things get even more complicated. Nothing is confirmed. Not her return, not the group lineup, not even the current internal agreement status. Everything is still technically under discussion. Yet the tone has shifted. And this is where fan theories started splitting into two major camps. One side believes this is soft confirmation that Minji is already reintegrating into group activities. They point to the baking photos, the birthday timing, and ADOR's positive direction, wording as intentional signaling. But the other side thinks something else is happening. They believe this might just be controlled image management, testing public reaction before making any official announcement. Because here's the contradiction. If everything is truly settled internally, why is there still no direct confirmation? And if nothing is settled, why is Minji suddenly being centered again? That contradiction is exactly why this rumor refuses to die. So what do we actually know right now? Confirmed. ADOR says discussions about Minji's future activities are ongoing. NewJeans posted Minji baking cookies with a birthday message. Not confirmed. Minji's official return to group promotions. Final lineup structure of NewJeans. Resolution of contract dispute details. Everything else? Still speculation, still unfolding, still unstable. And this is why this situation matters more than a typical K-pop rumor. Because it's not just about one member returning. It's about how modern K-pop groups are now shaped in real time by public perception, agency messaging, and fan interpretation. One post can trigger millions of theories. One sentence from an agency can reset expectations entirely. And in this case, Minji has become the center of that entire ecosystem. If she returns fully, it signals stability. If she doesn't, it signals deeper structural change inside the group. Either outcome reshapes NewJeans' future identity. And the industry is watching closely. But here's the part that still doesn't add up. If everything is really proceeding in a positive direction, why hasn't there been a clear official confirmation yet? And more importantly, why does it feel like every new update is carefully designed to say just enough without actually revealing the truth? Because fans think this could mean Minji is already halfway back into NewJeans. But there's still one thing nobody can explain, and that might change everything.